Then there is this jury selection resumes today in Los Angeles in the landmark social media addiction trial. This puts big tech leaders in the hot seat over concerns of what social media is doing to our children. TikTok cutting a last-minute settlement, literally hours before they were supposed to get things underway in court. This avoids any of their leaders at TikTok to have to testify. The heads of YouTube and Meta still are set to face the prosecutors expected after jury selection concludes. Meanwhile, in France, the country's National Assembly is backing legislation banning children under 15 from social media as concerns grow about online bullying and mental health risks. Paul, you and I do Outnumbered a lot. We talk about this addiction and the dangers of social media.
Yeah.
A lot of attention now on this trial in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, it's landmark. And look, this is a civil case that's grounded in negligence. And one of the things you do when you're extending a law, the use of the law, is map it to something else. In this case, they're kind of mapping it to the cigarette cases, okay, that came out. And essentially, the line of reasoning is as follows. You were negligent in creating this product because you created something that's detrimental to the health
that you
of
knew
people
would be
that
addictive.
use it, and that you either knew, or if it's negligence, which is really where this resides, you should have known. That's what they have to show. You should have known. You had enough intel. You had enough experience. You had the tech knowledge to know that this thing was going to be addictive. It was going to be detrimental to the health of the people that use it, as worked in the cigarette cases, which were landmark. Extending this now to social media is a huge, huge escalation. We'll have to see how it goes, but you can bet everybody who's involved in that industry is watching this closely.
I talked about this yesterday morning on the news channel. I do think you're going to get more settlements. TikTok did it right before jury selection began.
Smart.
Snapchat already settled.
Don't go to trial.
You're a multi-billion-dollar company if you're Meta. Do you really want to have Mark Zuckerberg take the stand?
Well, and as we're talking through this, I mean, that's where my mind immediately went. Okay, so Instagram, are they doing the same thing? Probably. Facebook, I mean, on and on. Twitter, I mean, you could argue, you know, Twitter's become, think of how much time people spend on Twitter, and then the arguments and conversations that they get into back and forth. So, yeah, we all have, I think, some sort of addiction to all this social media, and I'm guilty of it too, and I wish I weren't.
Well, but it's the algorithm, and what they do is, we saw this with the Wall Street Journal investigative piece on Instagram about 3 years ago, where the Journal did a series of long articles that said that Meta and that owns Instagram knew that the algorithm was dangerous to teenagers. It was harming young girls. It was we're talking suicidal thoughts. We're talking issues of bullying, like I mentioned. Proving that in court, there might be a lot of power in this prosecution's case. It's a 19-year-old girl that we don't have her name. But
the content versus the algorithm, I think, is the issue, right? Because if you can shepherd the content, that's one thing. But I think what they're looking at here is that you have gamed this thing to keep people locked into it. My question, because you want to really scare people, how far does this go? All right, social media, you named a bunch of platforms. What about television? Right? I mean, television is gamed out as well to keep people's attention. How far are we going to extend
this? And actually, you know, let's not stop there. What about alcohol, right? I mean, it's addictive by definition.
That's right.
Is that a crime? Sugar is very addictive. Is that I mean, right? Where do you draw the line? I don't know.
The old saying goes, you don't ever get rid of an addiction, you simply replace it.
Yeah, well, we'll see where this case goes. Jury selection actually picks up back today in Los Angeles.